Number 8. Mixing cleaning products. You're feeling productive, scrubbing the bathroom like you're auditioning for a cleaning commercial. So you mix bleach and ammonia for that extra sparkle. You just created a toxic gas cloud called chloramine, and it's the reason you're coughing like you're in a chemical warfare drill. The chemistry is simple but deadly. Bleach contains sodium hypochlorite, and when mixed with ammonia, they form chloramine vapor that attacks your respiratory system immediately. Your lungs start filling with fluid, your throat burns, and your body goes into panic mode just trying to get oxygen. What makes this especially dangerous is how normal it feels at first. You're just cleaning, doing something responsible and productive. The gas is colorless, so you don't see it coming. By the time you realize something's wrong, you've already inhaled enough to cause serious damage. The scariest part? This happens to smart and careful people who are just trying to do a thorough job. It's a perfect example of how good intentions can collide with bad chemistry. Your desire to be extra clean almost became your last mistake, and without realizing it, you accidentally turned your bathroom into a gas chamber. Number 7. Standing up too fast. You've been curled up like a croissant, binge watching a series for 6 hours. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. You shoot up, and your vision goes black. Your legs forget how to leg. That head rush? It's your blood pressure crashing so hard your brain loses oxygen. For a few seconds, you're a human reboot screen, waiting for the system to come back online. You laugh it off, but people have actually fainted, fallen, and fractured things. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it happens when blood pools in your lower extremities during long periods of sitting. Your cardiovascular system gets comfortable with this arrangement. Then suddenly, you demand it to pump blood upward against gravity. The delay between standing and your blood pressure adjusting creates a window where your brain is running on empty. Most of the time, you feel dizzy for a few seconds and move on. But sometimes, your body decides to shut down the whole operation, and you collapse. It's your body's built-in circuit breaker, forcing you to hit pause before things get even worse. Athletes, elderly people, and anyone who's forgotten to drink water have ended up in the emergency room because they stood up at the wrong speed. Dehydration, fatigue, or even skipping a meal can make the drop in blood pressure hit harder than usual. Something as basic as getting vertical almost took them out, proving that even gravity can be your worst enemy. Number 6. Holding in a sneeze. You're in a meeting. A sneeze creeps up, but you clamp your nose like a professional mime. Silent victory, right? Not quite. That tiny act of restraint might feel polite, but your sinuses are about to stage a revolt. That pressure you just redirected? It could rupture your eardrums, burst a blood vessel, or in extreme cases, damage your brain. Seriously, people have ended up in the ER because they didn't want to sneeze loud in public. The pressure from a sneeze can reach 160 miles per hour. When you trap that force inside your head, it's like setting off a small bomb in a sealed container. The energy has to go somewhere, and your delicate internal structures become the casualties. People have ruptured throats, damaged hearing, and fractured facial bones. What starts as a quick attempt to stay discreet can turn into a medical mystery that stuns even doctors. One man actually tore his throat so badly that air leaked into his chest cavity. Your body designed sneezing as a violent expulsion for a reason. Fighting against millions of years of evolution because you're worried about social etiquette can literally backfire in your face. It's one of the few reflexes evolution got exactly right, and one you should never try to outsmart. The lesson here is to always let it rip, no matter how awkward the timing. Number 5. Cracking your neck too hard. You're stiff from sitting like a shrimp all day, so you twist your neck until it sounds like bubble wrap. Satisfying? Yes. Safe? Not exactly. Cranking your neck too aggressively can tear arteries and trigger strokes. It's happened to gamers, gym bros, and even a few unlucky yogis. One bad crack, and you're not just flexible, you're paralyzed. Aggressive neck manipulation can damage the vertebral arteries that run through your cervical spine, cutting off blood flow to your brain. The result can be a stroke, paralysis, or even death. The sad thing is, this has happened to people who just wanted relief from a stiff neck. The vertebral arteries are delicate and run right alongside the bones you're manipulating. These arteries aren't designed for abrupt rotation. Even minor strain can cause microscopic injury. When you force your neck beyond its normal range of motion, you can literally create fine tears in these blood vessels. What makes this particularly cruel is that it feels so good in the moment. Your brain releases endorphins from the joint manipulation, you get immediate relief, and everything seems fine. Until your body reminds you that some kinds of satisfaction come with a price tag you never agreed to pay. Number 4. Microwaving eggs in the shell. It's 2 a.m. You're hungry. There's an egg, a microwave, and a dream. You press start, and boom. The egg explodes like a mini grenade, coating your microwave and maybe your face. What seemed like the simplest late-night snack just turned into a kitchen disaster zone. When it blows, it can cause burns, eye damage, and general egg-related chaos. The science is straightforward but dangerous. As the egg heats up, the liquid inside expands and turns to steam. The shell becomes a sealed container under pressure. When that pressure exceeds what the shell can handle, it fails catastrophically. People have suffered second-degree burns from exploding eggs. The hot egg white and yolk can reach temperatures well above boiling point, and when it erupts, it spreads that heat instantly. Even eggs that don't explode immediately can be dangerous, given that they can detonate when you touch them or cut into them. The pressure builds silently, waiting for any disturbance to trigger the explosion. Even eggs that seem fine on the outside can be ticking time bombs, ready to detonate. Your late-night snack just became a lesson in physics that you'll never forget, assuming your face escaped the burning egg shrapnel. Which just proves the most ordinary things can turn dangerous extraordinarily fast. Number 3. Swallowing a pill without enough water. You pop a pill dry, like it's a breath mint. Seconds later, your throat is on fire, and it feels stuck. Pills that don't go down right can choke you, or worse, get lodged and burn through your esophagus. It's called pill-induced esophagitis, and it's as nasty as it sounds. Certain medications are particularly notorious for this. Antibiotics, pain relievers, and potassium supplements can cause serious damage if they get stuck. The concentrated chemicals that are meant to be diluted in your stomach become corrosive when they sit against the delicate tissue of your esophagus. People have ended up needing surgery to repair holes burned through their throat by medications they were taking to feel better. One misplaced tablet can trigger ulcers and infections that doctors usually only see after major trauma. The irony is devastating. You're trying to improve your health, and instead you create a medical emergency that requires weeks of recovery. The solution is embarrassingly simple. Drink water, lots of it. But in our rush through daily routines, we can skip this basic step and turn helpful medicine into a weapon against our own bodies. Having an extra sip takes seconds, but it spares your body hours of pain and days of recovery. Moral of the story? Drink the damn water, but just keep in the back of your mind, it might try to kill you next. Number 2. Choking on water. You're sipping water, minding your business, and suddenly, your throat goes rogue. You're choking, coughing, and wondering how you almost died just from drinking water. It's called aspiration, and when it hits, liquid invades your windpipe instead of your esophagus. It's your body's version of a traffic accident. One wrong turn, and everything grinds to chaos. Your body tries to fix it, but sometimes it doesn't. And yes, people have literally suffocated because their own drink betrayed them. What makes this truly terrifying is how random it feels. You've been drinking liquids successfully your entire life, and then suddenly your throat forgets how to do its job. The epiglottis, that little flap that's supposed to direct traffic between your airway and your stomach, just fails at the worst possible moment. Aspiration pneumonia is a real condition where liquid gets into your lungs and causes infection. Your lungs are designed for air, not water, and when they get flooded, they don't handle it well. The most unsettling part is that water is supposed to be safe. It's the thing we need to survive, yet here it is, potentially ending everything. The sudden panic, the coughing, and the helplessness is a reminder of how fragile automatic functions really are. What seems harmless can turn dangerous in seconds, sending you straight to the ER. Number 1. Holding your breath too long. You're in the pool, or maybe just watching a movie character hold their breath underwater. Naturally, you try it too. But you push too far. Your vision blurs, and your ears ring. Then, darkness. Holding your breath too long can cause you to pass out, seize, or even drown in shallow water. This happens because your brain prioritizes carbon dioxide levels over oxygen levels when determining when you need to breathe. You can train yourself to ignore the urge to breathe, but your oxygen store can drop to dangerous levels before your body forces you to take a breath. Competitive swimmers and freedivers know this risk well, but regular people attempting breath-holding challenges have passed out in pools, bathtubs, and even just sitting in chairs. When you lose consciousness, your body doesn't automatically start breathing again immediately. There's a window where you're not breathing, and not even conscious enough to start breathing. What makes this dangerous is that it feels like a harmless challenge. You're only testing how long you can hold your breath, but you're essentially gambling with your own brain's oxygen supply. Your brain needs oxygen, and when you deprive it of what it needs, the consequences can be fatal. Each moment described today began as something harmless: cleaning, eating, standing up, but the shift from ordinary to emergency can happen in seconds. It's a reminder that life doesn't always play by the rules, and sometimes it has a twisted sense of humor. We explain a lot around here. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.